Alright, if I assume it's going to be 45, then I can afford an engine repair kit that they don't have. Alright, that answers my question. Frisbee that back into the car. Shut that. How are my wheels doing? Shit. 1 out of 3. 1 out of 3. 1 out of 3. 1 out of... Oh, God! Oh, I'm so fucked. Medium. Medium. There are mediums. Off-roads. I can't afford these. And wet tyres. No, I can't afford them. I'm gonna have to go without it. Oh, I may fail. I've come this far and I may have to fail it. Oh, just because the thingies aren't... My tyres aren't up to snuff. Alright, yes. So, there's continue onwards or go back. That's changed. They're different. Holy crap. You can randomise it. Well, that's a sneaky thing to do. So, I'm going for the 420, so I want a 420 with a petrol station, please. 420, no. 420 with a petrol station and rain. Apparently good quality road. I'm happy with that. I am going over the mountains in fucking rain again. But... no, there is no but to that. You ready for this, Uncle? What is that? Oh, that was the gate, right. I just saw a wheel underneath the fence. Alright, I popped over to the Laker dealership and... oh yeah, the wipers. Don't start that again. I popped over to the Laker dealership. The only stuff they had was really expensive for the extras. Oh god, I'm dreading this. What's that? Is that a box? What is that? Oh yeah, shit, I'm not supposed to... Someone said I'm damaging the engine. It's that thing again. That is a box. No idea, I can't interact with it. Someone said I'm damaging the engine every time I turn the car on and off. And now that I have slightly higher fuel storage, I shouldn't have to, so... I'm going to try not to. It's just a habit now. Whenever I get out of the car, turn it off from the days when I had, like, barely enough fuel to do the trip. But then again, this was the hardest day. This is the only day where I just properly ran out of fuel completely. Recently, at least. I don't remember. I might have had one before that. Well, Uncle, we're going back over the Bulgarian mountains. This is, you were absolutely silent last time, apart from whining about the wipers. So, I hope you talk a bit more this time, or at all. This time would be nice. Anything to say, Uncle? No, not really. Watch out for the puddles. Thank you, Uncle. Anything to say that isn't just bitching? Well, if you're going to take that attitude, I won't say anything at all. I'm sorry, Uncle. This is very trying for me. I'm driving up a mountain in the rain, when last time this was just the hellish part of the journey. You're forgiven. Thanks. Let me know if you see any boxes. Will do. And I'll try not to just drive us off the cliff to our deaths. That'd be appreciated. What, the deaths? No, they're not doing that. Oh. Are you sure? Yes. Do you think our tyres are going to give out? Probably. Lie to me. Your parents loved you. What? That was a joke. Fuck you, Uncle. Wow. I'm not even sure I want to drive any further. Don't just stop on a mountain and leave the engine running. Oh, I'm sorry, Uncle. Should I turn it off? I thought I wasn't supposed to. I didn't say that. found a box here last time. Is this the same journey backwards? Like, because I've chosen the 420, I assume... But why would there be... I don't know. I assume that there's like a 420, what was it, a 350 and a 210? And those that, like, they've designed 3 routes for each? I don't know if it's procedurally generated, I'd assume not. It seems too... I don't know, neat to be procedurally generated. Because, I mean, then again, there's the one like Binding of Isaac. That had procedural generation, but it was procedural generation of the random rooms you could get. Then again, I suppose FTL's a bit like that as well, procedural generation of random enemies and stuff. But, yeah, so that was the thing about Binding of Isaac. It was procedurally generated, so you could get any any arrangement of rooms, but the rooms were already pre-designed, so you wouldn't get, like, an impossible room or something. Because I played roguelikes before, where the worst one was In Case of Emergency Release Raptor, and I talked about this, I think, in the Plantera first impressions I did. But that was a game that was released on Steam for 2 days, I think, before the developers cancelled it. They just pulled it off Steam because of how poorly it was doing. And that's because it was barely fucking playable. It was a procedurally generated sort of... I guess you could call it a hack and slash? More hack and slash than brawler, I guess. You sort of play as a raptor. There's a box. Right, so I'm going to leave the thing running this time. I can't. I have to turn it off to get out of the car. Never mind, problem solved. About whether I have to do that or not. Sausages. 4.2. Not amazing, but it'll do, I guess. That seems very safe, stacking them like that. Yes, so it was a sort of procedural generation thing, and you had to... Oh, I can't remember what it was. You had to, like, kill a certain number of enemies, but because of the way that the random generation had generated the level, there were not that many enemies in it. So it was like, kill 7 enemies, or kill 17 enemies, and I could only find 12 or something. And it was just the way that the place had generated. There were not doors where there should have been doors, so I couldn't go and get the things. And I ended up... Yeah, see, the road's still flooded. And I couldn't end up completing the level, so I did... No, okay, thought I saw a box. So I ended up scrapping... Well, I wouldn't have scrapped the recording, I would have done it as a first impressions, but turns out I didn't record it. I recorded my voice, but I didn't record the footage, which is devastating. And that's why you got Plantera instead. A game that was almost as bad. But yeah, go check out the first impressions for Plantera, it'll be linked at the end of this video. Ooh. Ooh. And I talked briefly about the raptor thing in that. But, oh, I mean, these wheels are fucked. I reckon if I'd been on an ordinary road, they might have been okay. But being on, they're like road tyres, and on a dirt track going up and down hill in the rain, they don't stand a chance. So I don't know what knock-on effect that's going to have. I bet it's going to damage the engine if I'm driving on the wrong wheels. Surely it should damage the chassis. I've been looking at My Summer Car, which seems to be sort of... If Jalopy seems to be sort of baby's first My Summer Car, from what I can tell. Sorry, Thunder. I don't know if the gameplay is quite the same. I assumed it would also be a sort of road trip thing, but it seems to have sort of a lot more hardcore car, but a lot less hardcore of the actual journey. I don't really know. Don't tell me about it, because I want to get it and then first impressions and everything. Because I'm thoroughly enjoying this game still. As much as I complain, I am always looking forward to recording more of this. Oh, hell. So this is the second one. So there should be another one of these, because if I'm just going back the same route. Ooh. I'm half on fuel. I reckon I'm making good time, because I'm a lot more confident now about this route, because I've already done it once in reverse. Ooh, I've forgotten why I mentioned my summer car. Yeah, chassis, that was it. So, I think that would have a more realistic chassis thing, but I don't know if you need to maintain that car. Again, don't tell me. Ooh, right. Yeah, because that was the right I tried to take, and it turned out to be flooded. But I think it was foggy last time I was here. Alright, well that was a full 70 kilometres going up and down that hill. I am making good time. Because I'm confident, I'm desperate, and that's a good combination. Is that a box? 2 boxes. Boxai. Boxus Paisano. Let's see. I need the Kruber. And coffee beans, worth literally nothing. Oh, fuck you. Seriously? This game is really screwing me on the loot now. It's worth nothing. Is that because it's on sale here? I guess the bonus is that I can just take it. I can keep it with me and hope that the next country has a better price on it. And I will actually get into the country because the motel's in the next place. So, is the next one... I think the next one is Yugoslavia? And that was amazing. I'm looking forward to driving through Yugoslavia again. I left the boot open. Whoopsie. I was going to mention it. But you didn't, Uncle. You didn't. You let me remember on my own. I thought it was better for you. Whoop. I imagine the battery's going to need changing again. Ooh. So I sold the battery I found in the abandoned car. But that's because it only had 36% charge, and I think mine has more than that. No idea why it drained. Okay. I can't remember where the petrol station was. No use asking him. I bet he was probably asleep at the time. I heard that. Good. I said it loudly in a quiet car. Well, I didn't say it that loudly, but... Oh, the rain. The rain vanished. No, the wind. Nope. Moon. Got there on the 3rd attempt. The moon vanished when I looked at it. I think that's water being kicked up behind me. Hope that's water being kicked up. Okay, tyres are drifting quite a bit now. I imagine that's at least one of them being depleted now. Still haven't heard a pop. It even said in the statistics, 0 tyres popped, so... Oh, shit. So I've still not had to use the tyre repair kit yet. So if I think a tyre's popped, I'll just check my stats, and that'll tell me if one's popped. Because that knows things before I know things. No more boxes. I could do with some wine. Wine would go... Oh, shit, I'm only halfway. Wine would go down really well right now. I will get drunk and drive us off a cliff. And Uncle will be upset with me. But... Wait, no, Bulgaria couldn't have been dirty because it was raining, wasn't it? Do you think the long routes are always raining and that's why they justify the flooding? Like the long Bulgaria route, because I do assume there is just like one of each length route. That's the box. And a car. What the fuck is this place, Uncle? What the hell is this? 2 hands holding torches. What is this? Are they ice cream? No, I bet they're torches. What is this place? It's the bloody shrine. Is this what happens if you lose at Civ? You just end up like Bulgaria. 6.4, not amazing. What about this one? Hopefully something... single bottle of wine? No. 3 tobacco. Put that back in there. And what is in the car? Tyres, maybe? I don't see tyres. Let's go have a look-see. Check for survivors! I do see tyres. Holy crap, there are tyres. What's in the thing? Absolutely nothing. Seriously, 4 tyres? Alright. Well, I guess that's because mine are very, 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 very low. And it's like, hey, dickhead, change your tyres. It's like, okay, I will do that. I will change my tyres. Actually, anything in the boot? Oh, a tyre. Hey, dickhead, change your fucking tyres. Can I just... Oh, I can just nick them. I don't need to jack it. Right, so what I'll do is I'll get the tyres out. Only one of my lights is working, and yeah, they're both casting light. Right. I'll get the tyres, and then I'll see what sort of quality they are, and work out which ones I'm putting on. Oh, something hidden under there. I did actually look up, I'll admit this, I did look up about smuggling because I have seen nothing about it at all in the game, and I'm checking everything, and well, fuck you, game. That's a dick move. Because I assumed something like that. A smuggling compartment. That is a brilliant thing. But turns out there is just nothing. There are no smuggling compartments. No, there's definitely nothing in there, is there? There are no smuggling compartments at the moment. I don't think. So, okay, so I have 5 tyres. Soft. That's a soft. That's also a soft. That one's also a soft. That one is also a soft. And fancy that, that one's also a soft. 2. Okay. Oh, I do have a spare. I do have a spare soft. Well, how many of these can I take? 2. I think it said there was room for 2 tyres. Yeah, room for 2 tyres. Okay. Well, I guess I may as well change them then. Yeah, I may as well change them. If I can't take the good ones, then I may as well change them for the bad ones. Alright, this will be boring to watch, so I will just cut to when I'm finished. There we go. Didn't take as long as I expected. Cannot believe they gave me an empty box. Did I close the boot? I did. You're just going to leave those tyres there? Yeah, they're for the next people, who are in even more dire straits than us. I don't think such people exist. Fuck my life.